The bazaar is arguably the main hub for trading in Hypixel Skyblock alongside the auction house and the average lobby 1 lowball spammers island, and today I'm going to be trying to use it to, get to a Hyperion, which is arguably the strongest weapon in the entire game and is most definitely the most sought after. Now, the rules of this profile are very, very simple. I can only make my money from bazaar and auction flipping. It is not much more complicated than that. There is not really much to go over, and without further ado, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do subscribe, but I'm not going to bore you with anything else. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first and obviously most important thing is making a new profile. So I have to leave behind, my max gear, my level 268 account to create a new profile. Now, obviously, there's only one type of fruit that we're going to be choosing here. I think it's pretty obvious. There we go. Let's make the banana profile. And the first thing we're going to do is instantly do /hub, and we're going to start unlocking the bazaar. So I'm just going to go through here, mine up some carrots, do the regular things you would assume somebody does before they start flipping. And then I'm probably just going to skip through this. We've all seen it before, and then we can get into the money making. Okay, so by donating those few more items, we have unlocked Skyblock level 7, and this gives us access to the bazaar. Now, please ignore the chat. I was trying to get a free God Splash from joining a bingo party, and these guys do play bingo, so please keep in mind the fact that they are probably mentally insane. Now, I should probably be putting away my money, but I'm going to come over to the builder first up, and I'm going to buy the dandelions because they are one of the best flips, as you're going to see, because it's also perfect because Diaz is mayor. I have chosen this at a very good time. Now I'm going to go through here, and there's no recipe requirements for unlocking the dandelion, the enchanted recipe, so I'm just going to craft them up into enchanted and sell them to bazaar for a very, very large amount of profit. You're going to see here is probably going to be close to 1 million coins every single day, so if you're not doing your dandelion flips, make sure you get that done, trust me. And shout out to Munchy Crunchy 43 for being the first person to notice me. Definitely not the last person. Unfortunately, I get noticed like 20 times like a recording session, so unfortunately I won't really be able to shout out everybody. However, I will try my very, very best. But yeah, I'm going to come through here. We're going to buy up all of these, and we're going to see how much they sell to the bazaar for. Okay, so you do have to keep in mind, I did do a little bit of a test, so 4 of them, haven't been sold yet, but coming through here, as you can see, 1 million coins straight away. The instant sell price isn't that much different, and I am trying to, as I'll show you guys in a second, I'm trying very, very hard right now to... Okay, why has Liskibbity Sigma just called me a beta? What has my life got into? But I'm trying to get this 2 million coins before the stonk auction ends. I'm going to show you in a second, but it is very, very close. And if I don't get there, then I'm going to be kind of screwed. So yeah, coming through here, let's buy some more dandelions. And as you'll see, 1.2 mil profit. But yeah, I'm trying to race to get 2 million coins so I can place a minimum bid on these stonks because they sell for at least 4 to 4.5 million coins. So doubling your money straight away is just such a great start. I mean, we're already probably an hour into the video, and if we can get to 5 million coins in the first hour, that's going to be incredibly good. Okay, so it does bring me a little bit of pain. I will reference this later, but I was coming through here, the first day of this flipping was pretty much just dedicated to testing things out, you know what I mean? So we're coming through here, let's see, the rabbit's feet. Yeah, probably a questionable trade, to be honest. Might not be the best investment ever. And as you can see there, yeah, we're just kind of chilling, just going around, trying to see all the things. I'm going to show you guys the website I use for flipping in a couple of minutes, but it does give me all the prices. The only problem is, obviously, when something's manipulated like rabbit's feet, it does show up, so you do need to do a little bit of your own due diligence. As you can see there, I just kind of tabbed out, checked the website, and then I come here for the sand. As you can see, boom, instant sells for double my money, or I can put up a sell offer for a lot more. Pretty much 3 times more of my money, so that's 6 times my money, which is a lot of money. There's going to be a lot of references to money in this video, so please get ready for it. Okay, so next up we have a bunch of flint, as you can see. These are all they're not as good as the dandelion flips, of course. I mean, I wouldn't be recommending these, in all honesty, unless you're super early game like I am, where I'm trying to make money from flipping, then it is a great idea. But if you're not, then you can probably make a lot more money from doing literally anything else. I would only recommend that you do the dandelions, because it's a free 1.5 million coins every single day. Now, coming on here, as you can see, I'm kind of going around, just checking out other items. There are packed ice, however, the problem is I kind of forget that I don't have the enchanted packed ice recipe, or the enchanted ice recipe, so it isn't going to be as good as I thought it was going to be. As you can see here, I'm buying it for about 500 coins per stack, or whatever that was, 8 coins per singular packed ice. If we come over to the bazaar, it's hopefully still going to be profit. It's just yeah, it's doubling my money, it's alright, but it's only probably like 50 to 60,000 coins, which is good because I am trying to, get some money to flip with at the start. Once I get, the thing about flipping is the more money you have, the more you can make, because let's say you have 100 coins, right? And you're flipping at a 5% margin, which is not big, but, you could probably find some things like, I don't know, like carrots or something that you could flip at a 5% margin. 5% of 100 coins is only 5 coins, which is obviously not a lot of money. But if you have like 100 million coins, a 5% margin is like 5 mil per flip, which obviously does add up in the long run. So as you can see there, really good. We're going to make some money. I'm probably going to skip over them because they are just on the skyblock.bz website. So if you want to see them yourself, you can do that. But yeah, it's just kind of me going to NPCs and stuff. So we'll wait till we get into the real flipping. Okay, so I've done all the NPC flips. The first thing we're going to be doing is setting up a buy order for some feather falling books. Very simple. I'm sure you guys have mostly seen this flip. It's because you can just buy them, you can just enchant them up or craft them up, and then you can just sell them back to the bazaar for a very big profit, and you make the money. Basically, like the labor you're doing is turning the, feather falling 6 into a feather falling 10, which sells for a lot more money. Now, at the time, I have 6 minutes left to try and make 400,000 coins, which isn't a lot of money, of course, but it's also not a lot of time, and I don't really have a sustainable way to make money, so there's 5.5 minutes left, and I need this because it's going to be giving me an additional 3 million coins, more than doubling my money, and it's just it would be so important for starting out the game, so I am starting to stress a little bit, I can't lie. I'm running around trying to find things, for example, like maybe, I can flip some fish or something, just anything to make me a little bit of extra money, but yeah, I mean, the time is against me, but, I am the main character, so there is a very good chance I'm going to get this done. Honestly, I'm not even stressing. It's going to be super easy. Let's do it. Okay, so we just made our feather falling book. We set up the sell offer. As you can see, my game is kind of lagging. I come over to this, and my game is just breaking. I've had some problems with my, drivers and stuff, so I'm just absolutely bugging out right now, and unfortunately, my game crashes. And it crashes like 2 minutes before, I can buy the stonks. I genuinely feel like I would have, been able to get there. I mean, all I would have had to do was just buy a couple of slime balls and stuff like that. And, it does suck to lose 3 million coins to my computer crashing, but, we're going to overcome this, and there's going to be a lot more failures that I'm going to have in this video and in this series, so stick around because it is definitely not smooth sailing. Trust me, like everybody else, I'm going to have a lot of problems, and I think the most important thing is overcoming them. Okay, so buying this chum wasn't, it wasn't in nature a bad idea. I mean, it was a pretty good flip. I'm going to be making 8 times my money, that's about, 200,000 coins, and all it involves is just me putting up an auction, putting up a flip and taking it down or whatever. The problem is, chum sells so slowly that you're going to see this chum trade for the next 2 days just sitting on my bazaar, and I don't want to claim 75,000 or whatever of my chum and put it into my inventory and then have to sell it individually, so it is just going to sit there until eventually the chum prices come back down or go back up so that I can actually get it out of the menu. It is just really annoying, and it just sits there for 2 days, so keep that in mind, and I'm just going to go here. I'm looking on the website right now to try and find some flips, and when I do, I'll get back to you. Okay, so the thing you have to keep in mind is I am not very experienced in flipping, so I was really genuinely just trying out different things. Now, the first thing I saw was NPC flips, and from my knowledge of, Skyblock about 2 years ago, which was the last time I really tried anything like this, NPC flipping was very good. You used to just buy things and then sell it to the NPC. There used to be no limit, and you could make millions of coins per hour. Now, the problem is, there's an NPC limit now of only 200 million coins per day, which is oh my god, Modcraft, 200 mil profit per day is insane, but it's not. If you're trading something like, let's say, an enchanted diamond block, and it sells for 200,000 coins, and you're only making 5k worth of profit, that means you're going to be making a maximum of 5 million per day, which doesn't sound, that bad, but 5 mil per day, it means it's going to take me a year to get a Hyperion or something, so probably not optimal. But yeah, as you can see here, I was just trying to buy some fly swatters and then sell them because it was making me 150k profit. It's not bad, it's just not very sustainable in the long run. There are a lot of chum auctions there, and it's just giving me PTSD of the next 2 days of me having to claim 1 coin per hour from chum. It was not the best decision, but at the time, I can't blame myself. It looked like a great flip. There's also these potatoes here. they kind of sustained this value the entire next 3 days, so it wasn't a bad idea to try and buy some of them and then like, sell them to people who would need them for visitors or need them for hot potato books. So yeah, this was a good flip, and it ended up making me a couple 100,000 coins. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So we are back for day 2. Now it's kind of day 2. It's weird. I started this at like 3 a.m. so I did go to bed, and then it is technically like still day 1, but it'll only be that for a while. So coming through here, I put up some auctions, and the only one that really filled was the chum. As you can see here, we're going to check what the price is, and in all honesty, we 10x'd our money. That is probably the best thing you can hear as a flipper, but 200,000 coins is definitely not worth the pain I'm about to experience, and trust me, it's going to hurt a lot. Now, there is still a lot of experimenting to do today, so I'm going to go through and only show you guys really the positive flips or the really negative ones, because most of them are just me putting up a flip, nothing fills, and then I just take it down and try something else. Okay, so sometimes you get really lucky and a price for an item will just absolutely crash. For example, enchanted spider eyes, and enchanted spider eyes are kind of perfect because people who do arachnes basically just instantly sell these to the bazaar because they're really not worth anything. Same with people who do like, tarantula slayer and all of that kind of thing. So it is a very good item that gets a lot of instant sells, and I'm going to be putting up a bunch of buy orders for it because it is currently at about 1,000th of the real price. So I'm making 1,000 coins worth of profit for every single enchanted spider eye that gets sold to me. So we're going to go through. I did kind of, because I am competing with other people, because obviously I'm not the only person who knows about this. There's obviously a bunch of people who are getting notified by either the website or just like seeing it in person. So there are other people also putting up orders. I'm not the only person. So I'm going to be putting up some, taking them down, doing that kind of thing. But I'm going to try and show you the majority of the times where people sell me like 10 to 20,000 and I make like a lot of money. Obviously not 10 to 20,000, that's like 20 million coins, but something along those lines. Okay, so do keep in mind, at this point, I only have a 2 million coin net worth, so when I get 375 enchanted spider eyes, which is almost, 500,000 coins, it is a pretty good victory for me. As you can see there, I also got 75. They're honestly selling a lot faster than I thought, and if this keeps going, I'm going to be making a lot of money. Somebody's going to ruin the flip. I just have a feeling that somebody's going to put up a buy order for like 1,000 coins per and absolutely ruin it. But for the time being, I'm going to take it as much advantage as much as I can because this is absolutely insane. Here we go. We have some more, just like absolutely insane flips. Here you go. Just purchased 43 for 235 coins, and I can sell that for like 60k. So very, very good. And as you can see there, oh look, I sold 1 chum for 3 coins each. You're going to be seeing that a lot. Okay, so as you can see here, we currently have a buy order for about like 2 million coins, 1.5, and then, okay. I'm losing so much money from this right now because, okay, I'm going to take off my armor. There's a lot of things happening. I want my face to be in the video so you guys, a little bit of brand recognition there. But pretty much, there's 3 million coins on the bazaar right now. Plus I have about 5 million in sales. So I'm currently at almost 10 million coins. It has not been that long. It has really not been that much time. And as you can see, in an hour and a half, the stonk auction is going to come. So I'm going to try and flip that to try and, obviously make some money from it. So I'm going to prepare as much as I can before it happens. But yeah, almost 10 million coins based off just one singular flip is absolutely insane. And I really hope this happens again or it just doesn't die out, which I highly doubt is going to happen. Okay, so even though these spider eyes are still working, I am trying to, add some more items to it because that's the power of flipping that can make so much money is that while there's probably like 20 or 30 flips to make 10 mil per hour, you can do them all at the same time, unlike normal money making methods where you can't really do it simultaneously. So if you're adding like 3 to 4 together, you're making like 40 million coins an hour, which is insane. As you can see here, I got some arachnes crawlings, I got some enchanted slime, I got some fly swatters, and I've got some glowstone distillate. Now some of them are for NPC cells, some of them for normal flips, and if any of them actually fill, then I'll let you guys know. Okay, so somebody did just ruin the spider eye one, so we are gonna have to try and find a new method. And right now I'm trying to get the enchanted mushroom block recipe, which will be allowing me to make a lot of money. And it's very fortunate that the slime blocks gave me so much money because it'll allow, or the spider eyes, sorry, gave me so much money because it will allow me to actually put in big offers for these mushrooms, because I'm going to be showing you they make a lot of money, but you do have to buy a very large quantity at a time. Around about like 3 million mushrooms per hour is the cap, and it will make you about 50 million for each different type of mushroom. So if you can buy 6 million per hour, you're gonna be making 100 million coins, which is obviously really unrealistic. But if you can even get like 100,000 per hour, that is still like 10 million coins, which is just free money. Okay, so as you can see here, I put up a bunch of buy orders for about 70,000 of both colors of mushrooms, and I'm just buying them. And then I have the personal compactor that is turning them into enchanted mushrooms and into enchanted mushroom blocks. Now, you make the money by just selling it back to the NPC. I'm not sure if it's more money to sell it to the the bazaar, but I don't think there's many people buying the enchanted red mushrooms anyway. So, in all honesty, I think selling it to the bazaar will just be the best option. So, I mean, apologies, just selling it to the NPC is going to be the best option because I highly doubt anybody at the bazaar is buying, stacks upon stacks of enchanted red mushroom blocks. But yeah, so I'm going to put up buy orders, continue doing this, and hopefully make a lot of money. I'm going to get back to you when something happens or I get bored of flipping mushrooms. Okay, so I currently only have about 10 million coins worth of actual money. The rest of the money is in items in the bazaar that cannot be sold right now. But obviously, I mean, surely I couldn't mess this up twice, right? Surely I'm going to get the top, 2,500, get my 5 stock of stonks, sell them for 5 million coins each, and make like 15 million coins of profit. Like, surely I couldn't mess this up a second time. I mean, there's a minute left, but I already have 600,000 coins that I can, increase the price for, so realistically, there's no chance I mess this up. And look, it's not even moving anyway. I mean, it went up 100,000 coins. It's fine, right? We got 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Come on. Okay, so the following voiceover is from live while this was happening, so get ready for this. Okay, I'm an 8. Oh my god. Oh, it's not looking good at all, dude. It is not looking good. I'm gonna place. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. The only thing I can do here is just keep putting money in, but I'm gonna lose like a mil. There's like no chance, right? Like what? Increase by 220,000. Yep, I'm screwed. I'd lose all my money. That's actually like embarrassingly bad. Because they're all making like 10 mil. I could have doubled my money, but instead I'm losing it. And I'm not even, I'm only like 800k short. Like if I just had a little bit more money. Okay, well, it still would have been insane profit. We're losing a lot. Yeah, sick. Sick. I love that. I love that. Would I put in 9 mil? Sick. Okay, so as you can see, honestly, I was probably more just disappointed in myself for somehow messing up this flip. I mean, it should have been very, very simple. I make fun of people for messing up these flips like a couple of days ago. In all honesty, I did make, 500 million coins off flipping on my main profile, but ignoring that, it was very embarrassing to lose money like I'm some random non, so I took this to heart severely, probably more than, the other time, because in all honesty, it was pretty difficult for me to make it the first time. I just had a time constraint. This time it was just me underestimating the market, which was a massive skill issue. So this is basically what I used to like the fire to inspire me to go through and push even harder. I was kind of considering quitting. Not really. I'd already put a lot of time into this, and it wasn't difficult by any means, but maybe I'm overreacting for a 1 million coin loss, but it was just annoying me so severely that I just went out and tried to make as much money as possible to try and get over it. Anyway, back to the most basic flips of all time. It was kind of good because I was just watching the Euros semi-final while this was on in the background. It was a pretty chill experience. I just sat here, left-clicked in one spot for 20 minutes, and then once that was filled, I would just move over, basically AFK. Better money than farming, and it used less of my brain, so I really can't complain. Now, as you can see here, we're logging on for what is, I'm assuming, a new day, or I probably just left to go get lunch or something, and I set up a bunch of buy orders. These were really I didn't expect anything from them, you know what I mean? If they filled, then I was making 200 million coins, but if they didn't, then there's nothing I lose. But yeah, coming through here, we honestly got a decent amount of salmon opals and a lot more glowstone distillate than I thought I would get because I hadn't gotten any yet. Now, they both have very good NPC margins, so here we go, selling these through. It wasn't insane money. I mean, it was 500,000 coins, but we kind of just take that. I mean, it was basically AFK. I have to do maybe a minute of work, and 30 million coins per hour is going to get me a Hyperion in like less than a day, so I don't mind this at all. Now, on the other hand, the glowstone distillate was a crazy flip. I mean, first of all, if I put it back up on the bazaar, it is going for so many coins. But I bought them for 50 coins per, and I can sell them for 5,000. 5,000 coins. Now, obviously, the bazaar offer would be better, but I highly doubt there's anybody actually buying glowstone distillate, so I would much rather take the 4,950 coin profit that I get from selling them to the NPC, which is, if I get out my little calculator, we're making 4,950 times 64. Every single stack is 300,000 coins of profit. Absolutely insane, and I don't know why I stopped doing this in all honesty. I should probably be putting more of these up because they obviously do sell and they make a lot of money. I mean, right there, it's about like 6 million coins, and all I did was put up an offer while I just like went to have dinner. So it is literally just the freest money you'll ever make in your life. Okay, so the next thing I did was farm up a bunch of carrots, because obviously not for money, I can only get money from flipping, but it's because I would need to unlock the collection for the enchanted golden carrot recipe, because it is going to be making me, on a good day, around about 40 million coins max per hour. Probably realistically only like 10 to 20, but 10 to 20 million coins per hour is very, very nice, considering it doesn't require a lot of work, just like a decent amount of waiting around. So I'm going to show you that, but let me do the farming first. Okay, so when I say this method is absolutely insane for money, it really, really is. Now, I'm currently watching the Copa America, as you can see, a little bit of a football enthusiast, but yeah, I'm watching the Copa America game right now, the Argentina versus Canada one, and I was just doing this because there is probably like a, 3-hour gap between the two games, so I did this for about 6 hours straight, and it took me from the 22 million coins that I currently had to over 100 million coins. This was an absolutely insane flip, and the reason is people need the enchanted golden carrots, of course, for the visitors, but they don't really want to go through the effort of coming to the alchemist and crafting them all up individually, so they just buy them, and it is literally the freest money for anybody flipping. I mean, it is a total profit of like 60 million coins per hour, which is obviously divided up between everybody flipping, but even though I was making only like 20 million coins per hour, it was so low effort, I didn't even realize I was really doing it, and I got to like you can just watch a show or whatever you want in the background and just make the freest money of your life. I would definitely recommend, well, I wouldn't recommend it because I want to do it myself, and obviously making this video is going to lower the rates and probably make it a lot harder for me to make money, but as long as you guys get something out of it, that's what really matters. Okay, so I've learned my lesson, and I've resorted to just buying one singular stock of stonk. Now, I do plan on hopefully trying to, buy a little bit more in the future, but I'm only going to do that when I'm super confident of what how much money I'm going to need to go into it with. And right now, I definitely do not have enough because my carrots didn't sell, but as you can see there, perfect. We're going to just make a simple, 2.5 million coins. It requires no effort at all, and literally anyone can do it. Now, realistically, if you got 5 people in your profile, that's like, it's like 50 million coins a day. It's not bad. Grab some alt accounts and get a Hyperion in a week. Trust me, it's going to be super free. Okay, so I found out that enchanted cactus prices just crashed, and they're currently going for like a instant sell of about 400 coins. And as you can see, 860,000 coins instantly turns into 2 million in just one single buy. So I'm going to be going through here, and I'm just going to be buying as many, putting as many buy orders for enchanted cactus as possible. And then, enchanted cactus green, I suppose. And then I'm just going to be selling them, and it's literally doubling my money for every single cactus sold to me. Every cactus is 1,000 coins, and I'm making so much money right now. This is what you want to be on the lookout. Items that crash make you so much money, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I just bought 18 stock of stonks for 5 million coins per, and this is going to be the end of the episode, but I do want to let you guys know what is going to be happening while the episode is cooking up. So pretty much, I bought these for 5 million coins. They're now almost at a 6 million coin sell offer, which is absolutely insane. Part of me just thinks that they're going to go up in price, and I have my reasons. I have my speculations of why I think it's going to go up, and if it does, then I'm going to be a very rich player. If it goes down, I'm going to lose a lot of money, and if it does anything in between, then, we're going to continue on with the series. But yeah, we currently have a personal compactor, 35 million coins, and about 20 stock of stonks, which means that, we're currently at a net worth of about 150 million coins, which in 2 days is definitely not bad. Now, what is going on with the Dragon Rush update, Hypixel? I really want to finish my Combat to Hyperion series, but it's not going to happen if you guys don't release the update. But anyway, that's none of your concern. Hope you guys enjoy. I will be making a second episode soon. Then I'm going to have a little break for camping, and I'll be back after that. But hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Modcraft, and I'll see you guys next time.